Hi everybody, and welcome back to another segment of Who the Heck Are You? My name is Bryn Chan, and it's another casual Friday here at the Chan household. I was just gonna make a video of me on my unmade bed, but I decided it would bug me too much. So I made the bed. I didn't go as deep as I normally would, so yes, there are pillows every which way. The little dog came in this morning and decided he wanted to play, and his favorite thing to play with is my husband's pillows. And so there we go. He now has pillows to chew on. I feel very off center. My phone is like over here and I'm like sitting over here. It's weird. Anyway. So I don't have too much to talk about. Don't quote me on that though, because this could run into like another 40-minute long video like I have in the past Who the Heck Are You videos. I've also been learning how to make shorter videos for marketing reasons as well. So like my affiliate program that I do, that I tell you guys about, and I strongly encourage you to go check it out because it can and it will provide you with the financial freedom that you deserve. I'm not going to say you're going to be a millionaire overnight, because you're not. But if you work at it and you keep at it, you be persistent, consistent with it all, then it can lead you there. It can. You just gotta work at it. Okay, so I guess what I can talk about today is the fact that I like to do crafts. I love to do crafts. And what I mean by that is I don't always go and do it. So I don't always like bring out my painting equipment. So like the canvas and then the paints and the brushes and the knives, painting knives, palette knife. That's what it is. That's what it's called. I could not think of the name for the life of me. It's a knife. So the palette knives and all that. I don't bring those out all the time. I don't always bring out the super glue. The super glue. Was on my fingers. The super glue, I don't always bring that out. I don't always bring out the little stones. I don't always bring out the fake flowers and the sand and the other glue that's not super glue. I don't always bring that stuff out. But my friend and her roommate, they're both my friends. They're having a housewarming party this weekend on Saturday. And then my other friend is having a birthday dinner on Saturday. So luckily they're kind of different times. So their housewarming thing is at 7 and my other friend's birthday dinner is at 8. So it kind of works out. Except I don't know where either of these places are. I haven't Googled it. I've never even heard of Headshots, first off. Apparently that's a restaurant. Never even heard of it until today. Or not today, until about a week ago, or whenever she messaged me about it, which I think was like 2 days ago, if I think about it correctly. So, yes. So, I ended up making a beautiful painting, for the housewarming party, and I kind of got carried away with crafting after that. So I painted them a painting, and then I have these wooden coasters that you're supposed to paint and design and stuff. Well, I ended up painting those too, and the brush strokes, I didn't know what I was going to do with them, but with the brush strokes, it kind of looked like flower petals, and so I put little dots in the middle to make the little center of the flower. My husband and his mom, they have no idea what they're supposed to be, but the brush strokes look like flower petals, so I made them flowers. I did not outline the strokes whatsoever though, so I mean, I guess maybe it just doesn't look like a flower to some people, but that's what I saw when I looked at it. And not only did I make that painting and those coasters, I painted them in glow-in-the-dark paint, so it's very fun. I can't wait to give it to them. Will they need charged? Yes, they will, because if they don't get sunlight, then they just don't glow. So we gotta work on that. Matter of fact, after this video, I'm going to shine them in some light, and then I'm gonna go work on my funnel, because I am apparently missing a piece to my funnel puzzle, so yes. But it kind of spiraled after that, after those two things, so I'm giving those two to them, and then I was like, well, I need something for my friend's birthday, and so I make candles. I don't know if any of you know that or not, but yes, I make candles, and I sell them. Sometimes. It just depends, because, like, not a lot of people know I do that, and I don't have, like, a website or anything up. I had a Facebook page up. I still have it, actually. I just don't post on it, so that's something that I haven't really ever like worked on marketing or anything, and I need to, especially since I want to sell them more. But that's just something. It's more of a hobby that I want to make money off of. That's not like a big business thing that I'm going to venture out into. I had thought about it, but then I was like, I don't know. So I ended up making her a candle, and then I had these glass stones and a terrarium and sand and glue and super glue and fake flowers, and I just was like, I kind of want to do some more stuff. So I ended up, and you know, sometimes when you start like a project and you have no idea what it's gonna be, and you just have to keep going, and then it hits you, you're like, yeah, I could do this. That's kind of what happened. And so I made the terrarium kind of like a beach inside. So the stones are blue. They're a nice blue color. And so I ended up gluing those in, and then I ended up putting so I super glued the stones down, and then I used regular like Crayola glue, and then putting sand on that glue to try to give it like a beachy sand type of feel. And then after I did all that, I put fake flowers. Actually, let me just show you, because it's easier to explain. Give me a second. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. It won't take that long. Close the door. And we are back. And yes, I'm wearing pants today and not shorts, because I have the car today. So I'm going outside. Though it is actually a little warmer today, so it's not like that bad. So it wouldn't have been terrible if I wore shorts today. But I'm not going to risk it for the biscuit, if you know what I mean. So here is the terrarium. This stone kind of fell off here a little bit here. Wasn't really glued down to begin with. Stick my hand in there. This wasn't really glued down that much to begin with. I knew there was one in there that I didn't really get. So this will get put back in probably after this. So I think this is one of the ones that I did not super glue down. I say one of the ones. It is the only one I didn't super glue down. I used to use the regular glue, and that's not okay. There's a reason why I use the regular glue for the sand and not the stones. So this is going to get put back in there. I ended up having an extra one, kind of, and I didn't get it glued down. Actually, I might clean this up a little bit and put it on my other project that I have right here. I'm going to show you here in a minute. Let me see if it'll fit, because if not, then I'm just going to put it back in. Nope, it won't fit, so I'm just going to put it back into this. So if this is what I made. See, you got little flowers on the inside. The blue flowers are on top of the stones, and then you have the purple flowers that are kind of on the sand. And I mean, it doesn't look too nice on the outside if you look here, but if you look like this, like how it's supposed to be, it looks pretty cute. So if I show you, it looks pretty nice. So there is that. And then I had leftover stones. And I had a picture frame, 2 glass panel picture frame. It has this kind of boxy cube frame here. Kind of saw already, but this is the back part of it. So this is the back. So the sand is actually in the glass. It's in the glass. You can take a closer look. The sand is actually in the glass. I used, of course, regular glue as well. I ran into a problem yesterday. I realized that I might have accidentally put too much glue, and I didn't have it spread around enough for the sand, and it was looking kind of funny, and the sand ended up pulling it down. So I had to take it apart yesterday, and I added more sand, and then I went ahead and put some up here as well, because it was just down here. But I put some up here as well, because as you can tell on the back, these don't go all the way up here, and I think I put a little too much sand and glue on the bottom, because now these are kind of covered. Which is sad. But, I mean, there they are. It's a very sad event that these got covered up with the sand, because it goes like this, as you can tell, and they could always, if they wanted it flipped around, they could always take the back off here and then just flip the glass around, because now it's not just 2 panels anymore, because the glass got glued together as well when I put the sand in. But it has this hook right here, which is great because it's just on the back of the black part of the frame. So that's why I said they could always just flip the glass around if they want this side to show instead of this side. So those are 2 of the things I made. And then I have these little, I have one still, little pots for plants and stuff. So I had some of them, and the reason I have them is because my husband loves cactuses. And have you ever known a cactus to die? Have you known anyone to kill a cactus? Well, my husband can. He can do it. He can kill a cactus for you. Just, he will let it sit in the windowsill, and I tell him he needs to water it every once in a while. I'll tell him, hey, you need probably water your cactuses. And he's like, it's a cactus, I don't need water. And yeah. The one plant that you're supposed to be able to take care of, he can't take care of. And I know he's going to be watching this video, and then I'm going to hear a mouthful of it when he gets home. So, yeah, or on his lunch, because I am going to his lunch today. So, there are those. But yeah, I have little pots. One of the cactuses are in right now, and second one, I ended up, so I had these fake flowers from Dollar Tree. You know, the purple ones that they put out for Halloween with the little eyeballs in the center. I had that. And I ended up super gluing those into the pot. And we ended up, and I had some orange ribbon from like a gift basket that I had gotten one year. I don't remember what I had in it. I think bathroom stuff or something. So I put that orange ribbon around. I had to snip it. I put it around and I put a little orange bow on there, and we gave it to his friend last night, and she actually likes it. She likes a lot of creepy stuff. As you could tell, I was that emo kid in school. So if you've seen some of my old videos as well, you can tell I wear the dark makeup still sometimes. Not all the time anymore, because I like to look professional a lot of the time. So I'm not saying you can't look professional with that on. I'm just saying I'm going for a certain look when I get out of the house sometimes. So there is that. So I ended up making that, and then I ended up also I had one more pot left, and I ended up making drawing a Japanese dragon on it. I'm not gonna show that off because I am not good at drawing dragons. But yes, those I ended up doing that. Actually, I could show you the painting I did and the coasters I made for them as well. Matter of fact, it's going to be great because I have the ring light on right now and the phone's being held up by the ring light. So it'll get charged when I show you on the camera. I can't show you if it glows, it glowing in the dark, because if I turn this light on, or off, if I turn this light off, there's still light coming up from my window, and no, I do not have curtains. I live in the basement though, and the window kind of has its own little blocker thing. You know those little mesh things that you put on the bathroom window, or the kitchen window, or the back door window, or something like that? That's kind of what we got going on here, except with dirt. So I'll be right back. Just beating everything up. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, if I fall over. Okay, so I got a little excited when I got out there because I saw the candle as well, and I was like, I should just show you kind of the candle. Now, the candle didn't come out that well. I think because I mixed two colors. Usually I like making black candles a lot, because what happens with my black candles, and it doesn't happen with any other color that I have, only the black ones. The black one crystallizes inside. But I used black and red, and so now it's like it tried to crystallize but form a smooth surface at the same time. And now it just looks kind of gross. But here is that candle I made for my friend for her birthday. And from the back it has a little handmade sticker. I don't know if you could tell. Handmade sticker. And then here, here is the aftermath of those two trying to figure out what they were trying to do. So yeah, I ended up just making like a dark purple. You can tell that some of the red kind of floated to the bottom. Yeah. But it smells really nice. I mean, it's still gonna work. It's just, it doesn't look very pretty. on the top. It's still gonna work. Has a wood wick in it, and it's rose scented. And now we move on to some of the other stuff that I have for the housewarming party. So the reason the housewarming party has so much stuff is because they told me, they're like, yeah, we still don't have a lot of stuff to decorate the house or the apartment that they are renting now. So they ended up with a lot of stuff. So the two that I showed you at the beginning, with the stones on it, I ended up making them with I didn't have any intentions really towards them. I made them. I was like, okay, now what do I do with these? And so I ended up asking them, and they're like, yes, we will definitely take them. They're cute. I want them. Let's go. And I'm like, okay, bet. You can have them. So, here are the little coasters. You can't really tell, like, the brush strokes and stuff. Right now, you can kind of tell a little bit, but I did not, like, highlight the strokes at all. I kind of just left it as abstract as I possibly could. I am leaning really far forward. I end up doing that when I don't have a back. Though, you could probably argue that I do that even when I'm sitting at my computer. I end up leaning forward a lot. I don't know why. When I talk, I want to get in your face, I guess. So, now, there's 3 different colors here. So, there's 2 yellow ones. 2 yellow ones. And then there's pink. You can kind of see the strokes a little better on the pink one. But there's 2 pink ones. And this one might be a little easier to see the brush strokes. See, yay! Brush strokes there. And then 2 green ones. You can definitely tell the brush strokes in the green. 2 green ones. It's the yellow ones that's harder to see, I guess, because it's so bright, maybe. So, there are the coasters. I thought they look really cute. I think it would go well, especially with the terrarium and other thing that I made as well. It really go well, but I made these after the painting because I saw these and I was like, oh, they could use some coasters as well. It'd be cute. So now they have some coasters. How well they're gonna last up over the years, I don't know. They're wood. But yeah. On to the grand finale of my stuff that I've made. And it's this. Ta-da! And it does have glow in the dark paint. So those coasters all glow in the dark paint. That's all I used on those coasters was glow in the dark paint. This, on the other hand, has regular acrylics and then glow in the dark acrylic on top. So there's some green lines in here. Not all of these green lines you see are the glow in the dark paint, but there is a lot of other green lines in there that you probably can't tell too much, but that's glow in the dark paint, the green one. And then right here has some glow in the dark paint in it as well. Yes, it is Japanese writing on there, so hopefully it looks okay. And then this right here, this whole bright pink line right here is glow in the dark. This actually ended up getting some glow in the dark as well up here. I wasn't planning that, but that's how it ended up happening. There's yellow dots in here. On there, yeah, right there. And then, of course, all in the grass area, there is yellow dots. Those are also glow in the dark. And then, of course, you get to the tree. I like that tree. What do you guys think? That tree looks... I like it. I like how it turned out. But some of that pink in the tree, if you can't tell, is the same pink as this. And that's also glow in the dark because I used the same paint. But this one isn't quite the same pink because I kind of painted it on a little lighter, so it might not show up as much throughout the years. But yes, and for many of you, if you don't know what this is a lantern that I painted. I painted a little lantern, and it has all that fun stuff. I wanted to do a lantern, but with like tassels coming out instead. But I was like, I kind of wanted more Japanese, and so I did a little paper thing that they usually have with the string. There's I wanted it also kind of to be a bell, but there's a lot going on here. It may not seem like there's a lot going on, but there is a lot going on. So there's this. I'm actually really proud of this painting. I really like it a lot. So yeah, there's a lot about me that I guess I don't really try to put on the channel too much. Because this channel is about information and giving the information you need to be financially free and coming along with me on my journey as I get to where I can be financially free as well. So that doesn't leave a lot of room to show you all of the outside stuff that I have, that more about me. That's why I kind of like these Fridays, because I just get to show you more about me, and then I leave Saturday, Sunday open. Sometimes I might throw in a Saturday video. As a matter of fact, during my honeymoon, I might go for those whole 2 weeks. But they're probably going to be shorter videos because I will be with my husband, and I will be trying to work or focus on us. I will be trying to focus on us. I will also be working on my affiliate marketing whenever we have time and we're in the hotel. I will be doing that as well. I actually really enjoy doing affiliate marketing, so I don't feel like I'm going to be taking a break from that even when I am on vacation. You know, you have to be able to enjoy what you love to do. And my husband and I, you know, it's probably later in the day probably that I do that. Or if I decide that I'm not going to work those 2 weeks, I'm probably just going to put my emails on autopilot and see what happens and go from there. So, we'll see what happens. But, yes. But I am a very artistic person. I love doing crafts. If you can't tell, I painted that wall. I did, with the help of my husband, because I am not tall enough. Even with how short this ceiling is, with how small this room is, I still can't reach the very, very top. So, if you see that there are, like, spots everywhere, like, along the ceiling and along the wall, that's because we didn't put any tape up. So if they're up higher, that's from my husband. I'm not going to say that I didn't do it as well. I just try not to do it as much as he did. So I have all that going on. The 2 walls are painted black, and then 2 walls are still white. With my white ceiling. It's very Asian-esque themed. So yeah, I like doing stuff like that. Matter of fact, I have another thing right here. I made this a long time ago. We're gonna look at this lovely piece right here. This is just a little wood heart that I got from Dollar Tree, I think last year, maybe, or the year before. And it's just a wood heart, And this is chalkboard paint, and this is chalk, but the thing is I didn't erase the chalk because it was a chalkboard pen. It's a chalk pen. I didn't erase it almost immediately after I wrote it. And I didn't realize you were supposed to do that. So now it's just stuck here like this, which isn't really a big issue. I kind of like how it looks. It says Daisuki Nihongo. Daisuki Nihongo, and it is I love Japanese language. That's literally what it says. So, yeah, little fun piece there. Of course. Now, this video is usually about me, but I just have to show you this paper mache that my husband did in high school, and it actually goes very well with this room. I'm excited. I want to show you. So, get off the bed. Hang that back up. Cross the phone real fast. And we'll take this. Oh, it has cobwebs. That's okay. It's okay. That just means I have the dust. Okay. This thing it's so nice. My husband wanted to throw it away, but I was like, you can't. It matches the room too much. Is this not just the nicest piece of paper mache? It goes so well with the room. So well. And this is his actual handprint. You can't get a very good size reference here because my hand kind of fits with it. But his hand is massive compared to mine. I have tiny hands. He has big hands. Big hands. So, like, here's my hand. His would normally be like this on me. And I'd be like, what? My hand can easily get engulfed in it. But, yeah, so sticking with the theme, the craft theme, I think this is a nice little piece. I absolutely love it. He wanted to throw it away when I was getting rid of stuff for Goodwill. And I told him no. I was like, I like it too much. It goes very well with the room. I am not about to get rid of it. It is a nice piece. And I think it works well with the room, with the black paint and the white paint. And then, you can't tell, but the black rug I have in here because the floor is all just concrete paint. And it's not the best concrete paint. We slide stuff down here all the time because a lot of the stuff that's down here is too heavy for me, and usually I'm the one who's moving stuff and not him. So then it's really hard to maneuver things because it doesn't slide very easily down here, and it gets stuck on the ground, and then I have to be like, and then when it does move finally, the paint comes up with it, and I'm just like, You know those little things that you see on like Temu and Wish, and it's probably on Amazon as well, where you stick these wheels under your appliances, and then when it's time to move your stuff, it just rolls around. I feel like when we get our own place, I'm going to have to buy a bunch of those. Especially if I'm the one moving all the stuff for myself. Because he's usually not here. But I can't even if it has wheels down here, if you're wondering why I don't just have them already, it's because our computer desk chairs already have wheels on them, and they get pretty hard to move because the concrete paint just kind of sucks them in and grips onto the wheels. So that's why I don't have them already, because no matter if they have wheels or not, they're just gonna get stuck to the floor anyway because of just the paint. It's on the concrete paint. But yes. So this is a little bit of a crafting video, a little of what I do sometimes in my spare time. Like it says by Scott. He's cute. And then this side has little squiggles. Okay, so that is it for today. This was a little bit of a crafting video, like what I do, like outside of just doing marketing and YouTube and all this other stuff. I like to do crafts. I do not do them every day because I don't always have the supplies to do it every day, and just kind of just sits there for a while sometimes because sometimes I just don't feel inspired to do it. But with that being said, I've kind of just moved closer and closer to this camera, so you've gotten closer and closer look at my face. I have noticed that I'm just really cold, and like the light makes me feel like there's warmth ahead, and the light isn't emanating any sorts of heat unless I touch it, and it's kind of warm. But yeah. But as for today's video, I'm going to end it right here. And with that being said, invest in yourself, because I do honestly believe, as with a bunch of billionaires and millionaires, okay, they can't be wrong. Invest in yourself, because you are the very best person to invest in. Okay? And invest in stocks, real estate, gold, and silver. And always put 10%, at least 10% of your paycheck into savings each paycheck. Okay? And if no one else supports you, support yourself. And if anything, I support you 100%. Okay? If that does anything for you, good, because I do have your back and I support you 100%. You can do it. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I will leave a link down below in the description to the Full Stack affiliate program. If you want to check that out, check it out in the link down below. Put your email in, subscribe to my email list, and get all the information you need in order to do this. You put in your email, it takes you straight to the video, so you can watch the video, or you cannot watch the video and just get emailed the same link to the video, and you can watch the video at a later date. But I do strongly believe that it will help you, because it's helped so many more people, other people in the past, and it can help you as well. So, Instagram, Twitter, I will also leave down there in the description. And I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye! I love you.